Hey folks, if you watched my previous episode of van life with my Honda Element, I pretty much loaded a 600 pound Datsun 280Z engine into my car and also camped the night with it, and 450 miles later it is home and ready to swap into my car. Here it is. This is about 30-inch wide or 27-inch wide and 31-inch in length. Same thing with this. This is the 5-speed. Look at how much that bottom part's bending. Crazy. That's what 500 pounds will do. Excuse the mess. Yo, so shout out to Winsome here. This is my buddy. He's helping me out to unload the motor. He's also lending me out the engine hoist and the engine stand. There's my brother and I. This guy's look at his calves, just like flexing straight up, using all the might, pulling the damn motor out. And Winsome is actually in the car, lifting and cranking that motor up while we pull it out. The only reason we're doing that is because the hoist, the arm, the length, in order for us to lift the motor high enough to pull the motor out, the top of the roof is just the trunk. It's just blocking the hoist from going any higher, and we've tightened the chain as much as we can to the motor so we could pull it out. At the same time, the legs of the hoist is also hitting the suspension or the tire of the Honda Element. So the first time we did it around, we had a working engine crate. I won't even say an engine crate, just a wooden crate with functioning wheels, but as soon as we drove off, that front of that crate just broke off, so the wheel just fell into where the rail of where the seat goes on, so it's pretty much stuck there. So right here we're just trying to jack it high enough so we could like smoothly pull the motor out to the trunk area, and then once that's like, close to the back of the trunk and the end of the hoist is not topping to the roof, we're just gonna pull the motor out. And that part took a little while. I think if we had a pickup truck or something, it would have been quick, like 5-minute job. But when you gotta do what you gotta do when you have a SUV or like a smaller car. So right now, look at this guy, man. My brother pulling that damn motor out. His cab's about to burst. No cap. Look at those calves, man. They're about to blow out. And then me and this guy just watching the motor, making sure that it's not tilting too much on one side.
Would it be hard to put on that thing now? Oh yeah, we can. No, we gotta balance it. We gotta put that yellow thing because it's tilted. Now's your chance to.
Here we go. The motor's off of the car. All that weight that's sitting 600 pounds or whatever, it's off of the car now. So we're celebrating, sort of. We're slowly pulling that motor out and placing it on the floor, but we do have to find some wood to lay it on. So that's what we're doing right there.
A little bit more. Pull and turn. Actually, let's just do it right here.
Put the wood there?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like, because we need to put wood go, Charlotte. I gotta go, guys.
All right. Wait, there. Do you have the bolts to go here? Yeah, here. We can't put it. Yeah, I don't know if they're long enough though. If it's not long enough, you just this one, just to test it. If it's not long enough, you'll have to go to Ace Hardware.
Doesn't seem like it's long enough. Alright, so finally we have the motor out of the car, and I need to get some extended bolts to mount it on the engine stand. At least this part's clear. This thing's kind of caved in, but what do you expect? It's 500 pounds of iron and steel. Okay, so anyways, gotta clear out this mess. We're gonna go get some screws and we'll be back. I gotta clean that up, Chow. See all that? And the lights, oh my lord, I got a lot of mess here. Clutch is coming out. Well, the clutch is out. Now the flywheel's coming out. So right here I was able to put on the balancing chain on top. So that basically allows me to tilt the motor without doing anything on the hoist. As soon as I got that balance, I got the extended bolts threaded into the transmission side of the engine, so the engine stand could hold all four ends of that motor. So basically holding that 500 pounds on that engine stand. So right there, I got it all in. I got the chain pulled off, and the motor's pretty much just on the engine stand. It's pretty amazing how one little like L-shaped bracket, I guess, it's holding on to the whole motor. So I'm just gonna park it right there for now on and see where it goes from there. Alright, looks like I'm about to be done. It's a long day, and it's free of the motor. This whole ordeal. Next thing, the motor's out. This hoist gonna be doing is pulling that motor out. Got to put away this. And now this engine hoist replacement motor. It's on the engine stand. Finally, after a half day of moving and getting, the right things for it, I had to get some washer and bolts. And now I'm hopeful that this motor is going to be ready to go in by the end of the month or next month. And it's already October now, mid-October, so yeah. What y'all think about that? I think that's enough time. I mean, mostly just time for me to figure things out. Look at all these old housing. I gotta take all those out. I don't know if these are salvageable, but definitely this will be going in there. That's a replacement. Gotta pack up and head back to van life on Tuesday. Good thing the Element's empty now. It's ready for me to turn it back into a hotel all over again. Alright, welcome folks. This is Project KLD. I have the replacement engine here. Just wanted to hit up the expert and keep a little vlog about the journey of putting this motor back into the car. So currently I have the motor out. It's a long block. Everything's included. I got the transmission here, alternator. I took off the AC pump, the motor mounts, the block head, everything's, even the wiring harness, and the computer's in the other box. So what I want to know is which is the crucial parts that I need for, I guess, sealing this motor. I see there's like a water pump. Pretty sure this is the water pump. There's a housing here. Let's take a look. There's this. It's a little worn. The hose here, it's worn. This one's a little bit crushed. That's just from clamping this chain here, moving the motor around. Down here looks like the gasket's still good. I don't know if this part here needs to be sealed. Let me know in the comments. Of course, I need a new belt here. Tension's not that great. I mean, I can adjust it, but the belt is a bit worn. There's the crank pulley. I don't know what this is. Is this the oil pump? Let me go down here. Right there. Definitely the oil pan gasket. My buddy told me a couple times. Also, I want to get a new mount for this. Let me go to this part. There's another water heater type thing that goes into the block, the housing. Okay, let me go around. Okay, I'm not sure how my setup was on the other car. I believe I have this still in there. These are like all the vacuum hoses. This is what I'm wondering. Can I remove this and just make a block plate for this? It seems to go to the exhaust manifold when it comes. Alright, I was able to delete some video footage because it was getting full. Look at this hose here. Looks like it's from the intake manifold to the block. Want to replace that mount there. So this is my main thing. I want to see if this is removable. A couple of hoses here just to make sure these aren't cracked. The intake boot seems okay. I also have one for my car, so yeah, please comment and let me know if there's a nice clutch I could throw on this. Any recommendations for that? Just generally anything. If I should also replace the header and the exhaust manifold with the aftermarket one in a exhaust manifold gasket. And that's it. I just want to see about replacing everything so I could get into this car as soon as possible. So anyways, my ETA for the completion would be towards the end of this month or beginning of next month. Right now it's October 15th and I want to get it done before Thanksgiving. Yeah, anyways, thanks for watching the video. Please comment your thoughts and recommendations. I would highly appreciate it. All right, thanks for watching.